Sprinting through the woods, the Yonkers barely managed to escape the grasps of the wicked fiend. The Oregon, a ferocious behemoth, massacred the village and demolished their homeland. The survivors fled, since they had no method of defending themselves, since the only practice the Yonkers exhibited was worship to their gods. But alas, the gods never protected them or came to their aid when they were in such misfortune, and thus the belief of many of the tribe has dwindled. The Age of Dark was the current era which man resided in. There was no light, no warmth, or affinity between communities. People resided in silence in this aeon, only ever conversing to demand for essential needs or to perform schemed prayers. They were lifeless, hollow. The chief elder, the leader of the Anka, was never satisfied with the shape of the tribe where they isolated from one another. He called it a curse, a hex to be cured, but he never knew how to get rid of it. They were walking blindly, using only wooden sticks to navigate, until they finally came across a bright bug. It was a mysterious creature never seen before. Its tiny, feeble wings and luminescent body was truly a majestic sight to behold. They followed it rapidly out of instinct, and it guided them toward its den. The Yankees were exhilarated at what they were witnessing. It was the first time they ever saw light aside from the gruesome fire of war. The humongous trees filled to the brim with the nests of these radiant creatures sang a calming melody that soothed their hearts, and the glorious sleek packless swimming critters that emitted a gentle luster released a marvelous vivid aroma that was a blessing to perceive. At the far back end of the foggy shelter resided the vigorous sovereign with his overwhelming yet somehow benign aura. "O great supreme being," pleaded the chief elder, "please grant us your blessing and rid us of this burden. Cleanse us from this voided state of being." The deity paid no heed to his cry of help, and instead slowly arose from his throne and strided towards him. Without realizing, the Yankas involuntarily bowed at the presence of this entity. As he approached the Yankas, his incandescent aura nearly blinded them, until it suddenly stopped. He had vanished, and was supplanted by an alien spherical object that appeared in the sky. This peculiar body expelled light that reached into the tribe's very souls and appeased them, whilst its warmth headed directly to their conscious mind and fulfilled them with a sense of security, restoring the faith in the gods in the Yankas' hearts. The Yankas trod back to their village to build a new shrine in memory of their new deity. Many villages were united under the name of this newfound religion, with the Yankas as the leading head. They worshipped the god now known as the sun, in addition to the Oregon, as many speculated that it ushered them towards the sovereign to free them of that cursed state they lived in. People no longer lived in fear, and were invigorated by the power of the supreme beings. This was the beginning of a new age, the Age of Light.